So I'm looking at your writing, and we did research about a turtle's habitat. And I'm looking at your opener, and what are you saying for your opener?
Turtles can live most anywhere.
Turtles can live most anywhere. Now, what kind of opening is that? Are you talking to the reader? Did you give them a fact? Did you use an onomatopoeia? What did you do?
Fact.
Oh, perfect. So you've given them a fact. And now I want to learn more about where almost anywhere is. All right. So what are some of the different places that we can add to that where turtles live? What did we know from our research? What did we find out?
Turtles can live in the sea and land.
Perfect. So there's our next sentence. We can talk about turtles that can live at sea, and then we have another sentence.
I didn't write most. I just did turtles can live anywhere.
That's a great sentence. What do we need to put at the end? Or what do you want to put maybe? Are you excited about that? So what kind of punctuation? You're going to do an exclamation mark because you're excited. I think that's a great choice of punctuation. So then we've talked about our next two sentences. You can say turtles can live in the sea. And what are those turtles called that live in the sea? Do you remember what they were called from the book? What if we see the pages up there? See what it's called? It's called what kind of turtle is it?
Sea turtle.
Yeah. So turtles can live in the sea and they are called sea turtles. So I think that's a great sentence. Okay? You can use the book to help
Can
you.
I just see the book?
For sure you can.
Turtles eat fruit?
Well, we're going to be learning about what turtles eat tomorrow, but yeah, they eat fruit. So there you see a sea turtle right there. Okay? So you can use the book to help you with sea turtles. Okay, when we come back, I do want to talk to you about your heading, okay? What heading we're going to put for this, okay?
I did.
Okay, so we're using the information from our research to write about turtles'
Yes.
habitats. Now, if I look at our success criteria, I look at the first one. What's our first part of our success criteria that our writing has where the little check boxes are? What's the first one say? Our writing has a title?
Title?
So do you have a title?
Yeah.
So we talk about turtles. Now our next one says, what do we need?
A heading.
Do we have a heading here?
No.
Pardon me?
No.
So should we add our heading?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think your heading could be?
Maybe.
So let's look at your first sentence. You said turtles can live in the sea and land.
Yes.
So you're talking about where turtles...
Live.
So that could be your heading, where turtles live.
Yeah.
And then what's that called? What is our science word called when you talk about where turtles live? It's their...
Habitats.
Yeah, and that's a sentence you could add after. So where a turtle lives is their habitat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like your heading. Let's say where turtles live. Okay, and then we'll add that sentence when we talk about the habitat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so there's your two next steps, bud, okay? So if I'm looking at your writing and I look at our success criteria, I'm looking at this. What you have an awesome, what is that called? Do you remember what that's called? Is that our title, or is that telling me what our writing is about? Because I think under here you have your title. Oh, we don't. What is our writing going to be about? So that should be our title. So let's put that at the top. Okay. There is the spelling right on the book here. Okay. And then you have your heading, where they live. And you talk about turtles can live in the sea, and that is called a habitat. And some of the turtles have a flipper. So is flippers talking about where they live? So that's when we talk about the description or what they look like. Okay, so what do we want to talk about? We know one habitat is the sea. Where else is a turtle's habitat? Where else can turtles live? Well, what did we say? We have some turtles live in the sea. Where else do turtles live?
Oh, yeah.
They live on land. So that, instead of writing about their flippers and what they look like, we will want to add that they also can live on land. Okay, so let's do that quick revision and change talking about flippers, and we'll talk about living on land.